Hey, this is Hunter, Life's Freeway. Thought we would just take a little time here today and do a presentation and to do a live, kind of a live shot of the car model. Wanted to just use this particularly to emphasize the teaching that we just had on the seat belts. We understand that where we've come to Christ, we understand the gospel, and that is that we've accepted that Christ became sin for us, and within the freeway model, we talk about that as Jesus bearing an antivirus and our system being corrupt, and even to what our system tells us that we're not sick, we don't have any sin, which is referred to as denial, and but assuming that we've accepted Christ and we've been forgiven and God is in the process of healing our hearts, it still is our responsibility to belt in. And we have the seat belt in two separate ways, I think actually three main components. And I came here for a little bit of silence, but actually I'm really glad that there's so much joy and laughter in the background. The bottom of the belt, the part that crosses your belt, represents the truth. The part that crosses your chest, this part here, is a picture of the righteousness of God, and it's knowing not only that we're forgiven, but we also understand that we're restored, justified as the word the Bible uses. And it's even though we're born again, if we don't do what we need to do to strap in, as I had noted before, this particular airbag will not deploy unless you have your seatbelt on. So there are many things that God has done for us, but there are many things also that He would want us to do out of obedience in the context of the relationship in order to manage our journey down the road as well. And so belting in is in reference to the scriptures, if you review my presentation here last week, is all about understanding that we're involved in a threefold battle. One is within ourselves, and that's referred to as the flesh or the human operating system. We're in a battle with the world and the elements, things and people within the world, and then we're also in battle with spiritual powers and principalities. Now, on my way here today, I saw two accidents. I actually stopped and was involved with both of them. And you could understand, one was a person from a religious community, Mennonite Amish, and the other one was a biker. Interesting. And the ways that they were responding, trademark ways that they've responded to their accidents. And there's one guy was all about his rage and kind of connecting to old stuff and kind of going after people. And then the other one was more passive and withdrawn and didn't want to get involved. And that's how the freeway is set up. We talk about straight left and right, and then we talk about extreme left and right as well. Either aggression is left and avoidance is right. And you want to stay within small adjustments to the wheel. But this seatbelt becomes uniquely useful when we're managing traffic patterns that we can't see that come from our unconscious mind, and also they're either have some neurological component or a spiritual component. Spiritual powers and principalities are, whether you're Christian or not, we understand it's the blood of Christ that made us who we are today. Christ is risen, but we also know that Satan is always trying to hack in at a subliminal level. And therefore, we use two conjunctions. You're not supposed to do that. When you belt in, you understand who you are and who you belong to, so that when you're managing the traffic patterns of things that in real time are coming at you, that you can see, or where other things are coming at you from within that are related to your story, your feelings, patterns that you can't see that come from within. And if you don't understand your position in Christ and that we're seated with Him in heavenly places, and the same authority that was given to Him, the Father, has bestowed on us, and we're having a lot of feelings related to things that have happened in the past and flashbacks, intrusive thoughts, memories, that are adversarial. We need to be able to understand we also have that authority as we keep our eyes on the mirror and focus on our relationship with Christ. We understand we can also manage that traffic without going to extremes of aggression. And I think of that in terms of, bitterness towards self or others within your own operating system, or extremes of avoidance, and that is denying your feelings and burying your issues, and then not being attentive to the truth of the moment. This all operates on the truth, so that the point is that when we're belted in, no matter what's coming at us, that we can see, or what's coming at us from within, we understand that it's through that real-time relationship with Christ that we can navigate those two. And those two often come together. You often have what we call a cascade effect from outside reality, when traumatic things happen, and then emerging of an inner reality related to things that are similar to that have happened in the past. And these form themes. And many times these themes are not true. They're not based in reality. They're a part of related to our damage, and they're things that Christ is trying to, or is in the process of healing. So many times the collisions, the things that we would refer to as collisions, more often are God's interventions to be able to kind of bring those two worlds into sync. Who we are today, and then who we are in Christ, and put us right on the road, right in the now. And this model is all about being in God's now. So appreciate it. Thanks. We'll certainly get back to you later.